All right, good morning. Very early morning. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. We are loading our luggage and everything onto the truck. Me and Sandra are about to head to BWI Airport. That is Baltimore Washington International, Thurgood Marshall Airport for those of you who are not in Maryland. Whew, this is going to be our first flight leaves at 6:30 in the morning, and it's going to be one of 3 flights, and it kind of looks like this. So me and Sandra finally got to the airport. It is a little after 5 o'clock. We got here at 4, so it was about an hour and a half to get through security, even though we checked in previously before that. So right now all we're doing is just waiting for our flight, and we're getting ready to get on there and then head to San Francisco. And then once we get there, we got a couple little tips and little tricks that I'm going to give to you guys, all right? But we'll see you when we get to San Francisco. So me and Sandra just got here to San Francisco Airport. We're getting ready to head to Singapore. Well, the second part of our trip looks like this. Okay, so the first thing you know is that if you're coming from the States, you do not need any shots as you're going into Thailand. The CDC doesn't require any shots unless you're coming from a place that has yellow fever. Secondly, okay, is that if you're coming to Thailand, you have to have a passport, all right? It has to be legal within 6 months, all right? Valid within 6 months. Another thing is that if you're going to travel, okay, you're also going to need you need to have proof of accommodations, make sure that you have a place to stay. And these are all kinds of questions that they're going to ask you, okay? If you don't have a place to stay, as long as you have an answer for that question, you're still going to be okay. Everything is going to be completely fine with all that. And then you also have to have ongoing travel. You got to make sure that anything that you have a return flight. And I have read a couple places that you can go online and get some fake tickets for return flights. I wouldn't recommend lying to immigration in any way, shape, or form. And I really kind of hope you can see me on this because I can just barely see myself on there. But is there anything else that you can think of?
Money.
Oh, yeah, okay. So if you're single and you're coming to Thailand, you have to have 20,000 baht. If you're married or if you're coming with a family, it's 40,000 baht. I know it sounds a lot. You hear 20,000, wow. 20,000 baht in US is $599. $600, $1,200 for the. Another thing is too, just remember is that cash is king here there in Thailand. You might be able to use your ATM in a couple spots like the mall and 7-Eleven, stuff like that. But anytime you want to visit the vendors or buy some souvenirs or something like that, it's cash. Everything is cash. So just make sure that you have plenty of it when you come over here because the exchange rates are everywhere. There are places where you can change your money at, no problem, for the currency you want to get the Thai baht. And then, but also though too, if you're going to take money out of the ATM, they do things a little bit differently in Thailand. So here in the States, you get your card first and then you get your money in the receipt. Over in Thailand, you get the card last. So you get the money first, the receipt first, and then your card last. So make sure that you keep that in mind, especially if you're coming over here visiting. There are plenty of people that have left their cards in the machine, and if you don't take that card, it's going to suck it into there. You got no chance of getting it out. Nobody's going to come and open up that machine to get your card out. But other than that, we're getting ready to get onto our flight here in about another 20 minutes or so. And then once we I'll get back on here. And I got a couple more things that I want to talk to you guys about. But other than that, just stay tuned. Don't touch the dial. And we'll see you in a few minutes.
It was just 2 lovers.
So, fuck me. That flight was long. 17 hours. Me and Sandra are both exhausted. We're finally here in Singapore, about to get on our next flight to Koh Samui. Just a couple little things really quick that I want to touch base with you, couple of little tips. Long flights, I guarantee you, man, whether these socks, compression socks, whether they're a saver, okay? Another thing is that we all talk about how bad airplane food is. Well, there's kind of a reason for that. When you're in flight, you lose about 30% of your taste buds. So salty things and sweet things, you're not able to really taste too much. So be careful if you're adding too much salt into it. Other thing is too, okay, is I want to talk about the Tim. Okay, it's THIM. It's a new app. Looks something like that. However, this is a new app that the Thailand government is using. It actually, oops, sorry about that. It actually stands for Thailand Immigration Management Systems. Okay. Unfortunately, I do have it on my phone and tried to use it before we came over here, and I ran into the same problems that a lot of other people are having. When you come to the passport section, it's hard to scan in your passport. But once that launches, that'll be a really good tool for a lot of people who visit Thailand on a regular basis. However, it does not place the TDAC, which is the Thailand Digital Arrival Card, which you must fill out at least 72 hours before your arrival into Thailand. So we got all that done, everything is all taken care of, but those are just a couple other things that I want to touch base with before we got on our flight. Our next flight is going to kind of look like this. And then after that, we'll get to our hotel and then just crash for tonight. So look, man, we got on our flight August 10th at 6:30 in the morning. And by the time we're getting to our final destination, it's 9:30 August 11th at night. So yeah, we're pretty tired, we're pretty beat.